Do you ever struggle with negative thinking? Most of us spend a lot of time inside our own mind, worrying about the future, replaying events in the past, and generally focusing on the parts of life that leave us dissatisfied. While common negative or unwanted thoughts can prevent you from enjoying experiences, distract you from focusing on what's important, and drain your energy. They can also make you feel anxious and depressed. Everyone has negative thoughts from time to time. It's a natural part of life to feel sad or down. The danger for us, however, is when these negative thoughts are replaying over and over in our minds. When I think back to all the unhappy and frustrating times in my life, I realize now that I prolonged these experiences because I spent too much time in my head. I was either worrying about the future or thinking about past mistakes, missed opportunities, and all other events in my life where I felt dissatisfied and frustrated. I didn't even realize how much impact negative thought had on my life. Many of us worry about what others think of us, what the traffic will be like going home, or if we are doing a good job. If we are in a toxic relationship or environment, we are more susceptible to negative thoughts. People who are prone to negative thinking tend to dwell on past mistakes and failures more than others. No matter what causes your negative thoughts, you can manage them with some strategies. Start dealing with your negative thoughts as soon as you recognize that they are about to become a big problem in your life. The key to changing your negative thoughts is to understand how you think now and the problem that results, and then use strategies to change thoughts or make them have less effect. If you feel trapped by negative thinking, here are 6 effective ways to deal with negative thoughts. First, go for a short workout. I find that when I'm having trouble with thinking myself out of negativity, then it often works well to change my headspace by using my body. So I go for 20-30 minutes morning walk and running for another 10 minutes. This helps me to release inner tension and worries, and it makes my mind focused and constructive once again. Second, reminder. People don't care that much about what you say or do. It's easy to fall into negative thoughts when you think about what people may say or think if you do or do not do something. Getting stuck in your heads and in thoughts like that will drag you further away from what you want and from reality. Because the truth is the people don't have that much time, attention, or energy to think or talk about what you do. They have their hands and mind full with their kids, jobs, pets, hobbies, and their own fears and worries. This realization and reminders can help you to set yourself free from constraints you may create in your mind, and help you to start taking small or bigger steps towards what you deep down want in your life. Third, give yourself space to feel your emotions without judgment. When you feel a strong negative emotion arise, instead of getting lost in circling negative thoughts, which feed the feeling and make it more intense, Try to observe the feeling as it rises in your body. Where can you feel it? What does it feel like? By observing your feelings, you create a distance between your true self and your current emotional state. This can help you to remember that your true identity is something separate from and greater than any transient negative thoughts and feelings. As you continue to observe the feeling rather than getting caught up overanalyzing it in your mind, it will start to fade away. Number 4, let it out and talk it over. Keeping negative thoughts that are starting to cloud your whole mind bottled up won't help. So let them out. Talk the situation or your thoughts over with someone close to you. Just venting for a few minutes can often help you to see the situation in a new light. Or if not, then a conversation about it where the two of you find a more useful perspective, and perhaps the start of an action plan can be both relieving and recharging. Number 5, bring positivity in someone else's life. If you get stuck in negative thoughts or victim thinking, then one of the simplest way to get out of your own head and the thoughts bouncing around in there is to focus outwards and on someone else. By adding positivity to his or her life, in some way you too can start feel better and more optimistic again. A few ways to add positivity to someone's life is to be kind. Give him a genuine compliment, hold up the door or let him into your lane while driving your car. Help out. Give her some good advice that have helped you or help out with moving houses or planning and preparing for party next weekend. Just be there. Listen for a few minutes in a focused way as he vents, or talk his difficult situation over to help him to start finding his way out of it. And lastly, be grateful for a few of the things you may often take for granted. When we get negative, it's easy to forget the positive things in life, especially the ones that are just normal part of life that we may take for granted a bit too often. A few such things that I like to put my attention on and I feel grateful for during such negative times are 3 steady meals a day, a roof over my head during the cold nights and the rainy and windy days, as much clean water as I want, kind and helpful family and friends. On a final note, the primary cause of our unhappiness is never the situation we are in, but our negative thoughts about it. We spend so much time working on our external world, but nothing will transform your life more than working on your internal world. Making positive shifts on your perceptions, thoughts, patterns, and attitude. Remember that your negative thoughts are related to a belief or assumption that you hold. It is important to try to find the root of the belief or assumption and begin to break it down. When you're caught up in negative thinking, particularly about yourself, take a step back and realize that although you may not be a perfect and life doesn't always go to plan, you are still worthy of love and acceptance, and everything will work out in the end. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope I have inspired you with my blog. And if you like this video, please consider to like and subscribe. If you have something to say, just leave a message to the comment section below.